Alright, gather around. She, he, and theys. We're gonna sit around the campfire and we're gonna talk about a very special individual. Hey Grums, how you doing? I'm gonna post this on Twitter too, so I'm sure you'll see it because you look at every single thing that somebody adds you in. Anyways, moving forward, you need to sit down and have a talk with yourself. For anyone who doesn't know, Grums is a um let's say, interesting character who worked on the game Firefall. I would say worked on, but we all know that he didn't do all that much. I mean, even the people who worked with him even talked about how he would have these manic breakdowns and he'd have to establish safe words. Meanwhile, you also just wouldn't show up to work, man. He also blew 3 million on a Firefall themed truck or van or whatever you want to call it, um, which that alone should get you fired. Um, I've seen people get fired for far less, even if it wasn't on a company's dollar. Bro posts about 4 tweets a day, and if you don't want to know the daily, I can tell you the yearly. That is around 1,460 tweets a year. That is just on a slow day. I wanted to save an ounce of dignity for this man. He's already got enough going on considering his hairline is trying to fight to get away with him, just like he's trying to fight that he is the sole reason that Assassin's Creed Shadows is performing poorly. Which is not. I just want to get that out of the way. Like, it's not because there's diversity or because of anything along the lines of whatever you may think, but it's because Assassin's Creed has been on a downward spiral for years. It's claiming that you came along and made a couple angry tweets and suddenly Assassin's Creed, like, dude, get your head out of the fucking gutter. Open your eyes and look around, bro. I don't like to be the bad guy, so I'll try and be a little nice. Oh, never mind. He's been racist. Never mind. I can go ham. All right, guys, we got the all clear. Um, yeah, dude. Yosuke was a real dude. You knew that, right? Claiming that you don't like the game because he exists in it and crying that it's about diversity. And before you even say, "Oh, they made him gay," they made him gay. You know that like other games have taken historical figures and then made them not accurate to history, right? Like a setting can be used for an aesthetic to set the story and be used as a baseline, but it doesn't have to be one to one. I mean, look at Sniper Elite, any of those. That I rest my case. Like Yosuke was a real historical figure. Look at him. He is a monster. That is awesome. Do you know how cool that is to depict in a game? Obviously, I would have liked it if it wasn't in Assassin's Creed, but hey, we can't be choosers. We can only be beggars. But what isn't neat is that you're going around claiming that DEI is the problem for this. I just want you to know, I know that you don't understand this, and know a lot of people don't, so I'm going to break it down for you. DEI isn't forcing people who are unqualified into roles they don't belong in because they are of diversity hires. It's a guardrail to keep people from being prejudiced towards people of diversity. So the people still have the skill, like to work on the job that they're working on. So I know you do. That's a lot of big words for you. So I'm gonna have skill, no get higher cause color or woman. DI mean have skill, get higher. Yeah, easy. That's exactly why you can't be using it as a crutch to lean on, saying that this or that is something that is the reason gaming's falling apart. Dog, you're fighting demons. You're fighting ghosts. Nobody out there is out after you with these diversity hires. The only people who are out after you are the people who are saying that you are very clearly unhappy with your racism. You are very clearly. I like had to take a moment to breathe just because I was getting so worked up. I mean, obviously, I know I'm falling for it. Like this has to be rage bait. There's no way a guy can be complaining about a woman's underwear in a video game, outing himself as a major gooner, and then be serious because this guy Grums, I'm gonna be so for real. Every single post that you like put up about complaining about the female protagonist's underwear in Assassin's Creed is wild, dog. I want you to just stop and think for a moment, just a moment. Why do you care? I'm gonna be so for real. A really good reason that they probably have the underwear bigger is because of creeps like you. If there is a reason for them to have that thick ass underwear, it's probably because they didn't want this model or actress that the character is made after. Because I'm assuming they had to have somebody for the mocap wasn't comfortable with being sexualized, which is fair. I mean, you wouldn't like it if I turned around and drew you as a fucking big titted blonde babe. Actually, you probably would. Uh, you get to pretend that your hair is back, and you get to have boobs. My apologies. Let me change that around. You wouldn't like it if people were constantly picking apart your appearance for things that you can't change without extensive surgery in a video game. Like if you were in a video game, not even saying just like your real life version of you, because that's what you're doing. You guys, everyone on your Twitter page is picking apart the model when that is a realistic depiction of a woman. Every single picture I see where it's like, oh, she's so ugly, is immediately countered with the most gooner image I have ever seen. Dog, you were. I couldn't even have been bothered to look past your job and the truck thing. I don't even know your age, but I'm gonna guess you're over 30. Easily. Just by looking at this picture of you. And I gotta say, that is real 15-year-old degenerate shit. Like, hasn't left outside and lives in mom's basement. To look at a video game character and cry that they're not hot enough. You know that you can put clothes on them, right? That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be putting clothes on them. I'm at a loss for words, like genuinely. Like what are you supposed to say or do when somebody is this deviously stupid? It should be a crime almost. I guess I couldn't convince them. This is how they got ratings taken down for streaming sites. But they could claim review bombing. Dog, yeah, they wanted to hide it. So what, dude? Who cares? Yeah, if you're buying a game solely because of the numbers, then you're not playing because you enjoy the game. That's it, cut and clean. You need to stop buying games based on the player count and start buying them based on if you actually think you'll enjoy it or not, based on the content. A high player count is a marker of success. Yeah, but Assassin's Creed has been in a downward spiral, same as Call of Duty, forever. Call of Duty people just buy repeatedly. Eventually, there's going to be a breaking point in which people are like, "No, I don't like these games anymore. I'm done with them." Just like they did with Assassin's Creed, where they go, "Well, this isn't worth it anymore. It's just a shit game." I haven't played the new Assassin's Creed, but I have watched some gameplay, and honestly, I might pick it up because it looks all right. It it's okay for things to not be a massive success. Blow the charts, just destroy them. It can be fine. It can just be okay. Like nothing needs to be a smash hit success. Just exist. All right. I was gonna end the video, but I just came across this, and I don't even know what to say, dog. Back hair is now a protected class. People have body hair, right? I know you have body hair. I want you to go up on stage and present your body on display for the world to see and see what the people think of you, Grums. When was the last time anyone saw a photo of you? A couple years ago? What? I'm doing a video. I don't even have a webcam, so if I did, I would be using that right now. But I don't have that option. You are on Twitter all the damn time, and the most I've seen of you is a single picture from a couple years ago. Please enlighten us with your appearance if you're so willing to judge the protagonist of Assassin's Creed Origins and other women for that fact. Just come on, it's not that hard. Turn on a camera, turn on a recording, whatever you want. I'll even go a step further. You can use one filter. Just come on out. Let us all see. You have to have your shirt and pants off because you were judging her that way too. So just beware. But if you don't do that, that only proves my point further. You're not willing to. You're not going to. And you're just making judgments for rage bait. Claiming that back hair is ugly. Just, dog, go outside. I shouldn't even be giving any attention to this depraved loser, but dude, you are the communal spitting pot. I don't care if your tweets do good. Congrats, you're getting updates from racists and fucking bigots. That's not a good thing. You're being associated with people of low intellect, which makes you of low intellect, dog. I... Oh my god. I was gonna stop again, but I found more. God damn it, the communal spitting pot. He's like the giving tree that keeps giving, but for content. I and everyone around you should farm you for content because this is just hilarious. Helldivers 2 is a psyop. The CEO says game manipulates players into being fascists. United Nations asked to give them a talk. Bro, I don't know how it took you till March 19th to see it, but you know that the entire game, and I noticed that on one of your other tweets, you said Star Troopers moment in like trying to make Star Troopers sound better than Helldivers. You know they have the same political message, right? The game has been out for almost it's got to be a year now, right? It's been out for what feels like a year, and you only now came to the conclusion that it's a political commentary. Bro, I reinforced what I was saying earlier about you being dumb and the people you are being uplifted being dumb. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. I can't wait. I'm gonna farm you for content. You are going to be a cow that I am just going to continually milk. Oh my god. Thank you for the content, brother. I hope your hairline comes back someday.